Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about something really interesting, which is the law of attraction and how it translates into the 4D, right? So cool things have been happening. I've been integrating a ton of stuff. And one of the most interesting thing is those of you who are acquainted with the law of attraction, you know that you know what it is, how it works, right? But law of attraction changes, transforms rather, when it when we arrive in the 4D, right? Which is something really cool, which I'm going to share with you. Because in the 4D, certain changes happen. That is, one of the things is you start seeing your experience as your reflection, right? So in the 4D, one of the major integration, 4D and beyond, is you recognize yourself as awareness, and you recognize all the things that is part of your experience as experience. So everything becomes a part of the awareness and experience matrix, right? So you are awareness, you are experiencing, like you are the watcher and you are watching something. You are the audience and you're experiencing the movie. You are the listener, you're experiencing the music. Same stuff. All that you can experience, your mind, your emotions, your body, physical reality, the world, is part of your experience, and you are the experiencer, the awareness, right? So with this kind of integration, some major changes happens. One of it is time and space. We come out of a certain illusion of time and space to another deeper realization of time and space. That is, you start recognizing that there's no such thing as space, because it's just an experience which is changing, creating an illusion of space. And there's no such thing as past and the future, because all that happens in the bubble of this now moment, right? Now I'm creating this foundation before I share with you how the law of attraction changes, or rather transforms or translates into something really cool in the 4D, because you need to have this, you need to grasp this, what 4D perception is about, right? Now that I've shared that already, let's get into what I mean law of attraction transforms into 4D. What I mean is, in the 3D, when we first understood law of attraction, it was from the perception of the 3D, that there is, we have time to cover, we have space to cover. Manifestation does not happen instantaneously. Manifestation takes time, and we attract stuff from out there to in here. So you might think like you're trying to attract, let's say, a relationship, okay, or you're trying to attract a particular place you want to live, and you are thinking like either you have to go from here to there, or they have to come from there to here, because there is a gap of space and there is a gap of time, right? Attraction, so kind of like translates into that you attract stuff like a magnet from out there to in here, right? Which is all perfect and which is all true. Okay, it's not wrong. It is true, but only on the 3D level of things, where time and space illusion are in a certain state of solidity. Okay, which is all part of the game, which is all part of the whole ascension journey. So it's all perfect. Okay, it's not wrong. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Law of attraction is perfect. It's just that when you move up into the 4D, now that you start seeing that, holy hell, that there's no such thing as past and future, and there is no such thing as space. So where does law of attraction stand here? And you start seeing things differently. Okay, and it automatically happens. That is how it started to happen with me, right? That's what I want to share with you. That is, you start seeing that your experience is a reflection of your state of being, right? It's like a mirror. Okay, so if you have a smile, the reflection shows it. If you don't have a smile, your reflection cannot show it, and the reflection does not take time. It's immediate. It's instantaneous. It does not take a second. Okay, it's immediate. In the real world, it takes time for the light from your face to go to the mirror. I know that, but the analogy here is it does not take time. The reflection does not take time. It does not happen in time. It's because it's a much deeper understanding. Probably I'll be sharing that in some of my next videos, is that what you see yourself in experience is actually you. You are the experience and you are the experiencer. Okay, that's what I call the Ouroboros understanding. It's fantastic stuff. That is what your state of being is going to be reflected in the mirror, in your experience, right? And if you have a certain state of being, the reflection changes immediately, instantaneously. Okay, and that is the understanding of law of reflection. That your experience is reflecting your state of being. And it is the same as law of creation. That is, your state of being creates your experience. The same thing. Law of reflection equals law of creation. It's just that when we are not deliberately choosing our state of being, when we do not have control over our state of being, which we always have, always, that is the foundation of the game, when we are not taking direct control over our state of being, that is when experience happen, you would say that that is not my creation, that is my reflection where I'm at right now, which is perfect understanding. And that is when you will call upon the law of reflection, like, yes, this is my reflection. You would not be comfortable saying that that is my creation, because how can you say that, right? You do not feel in control of your reflection at all. You are seeing a frowny face on the reflection and you would say that, yes, that's my reflection. But you wouldn't be able to say comfortably that that is my creation, because then that's your responsibility, the integration of responsibility, which is another fantastic stuff that I teach to my students. Oh my God, so many things, right? And another cool thing is that the moment you start taking deliberate control of your state of being, you start raising your vibration, you are choosing how to raise your vibration, which is all the stuff that I teach. You start seeing that as you change your state of being, as you take control of your state of being, your experience changes, your life starts changing instantaneously. And that is when you start saying, that is my creation. You would not call that even now reflection, because that is your reflection, yes, but you would be much happier saying that, yes, that is my creation. I did this. I changed my state of being and it is showing to me. I put a smile on my face and the reflection is showing. That is my creation. It is my doing, right? So law of creation is equals law of reflection. It's the same thing from different angles, from different places. And this is exactly what law of attraction translates into in the 4D, right? It's because law of attraction in the 4D does not require any time. There is no barrier of space. It's instantaneous. Now you might be thinking, manifestations are instantaneous. Is that what you're trying to say? Will it not take any time for me to manifest a certain thing that I want in my life? My answer is yes, that is exactly what I'm saying. And I'm not even saying that that is how it's going to be 4D onwards. What I'm saying, that is how it has always been in all the dimensions and all the densities, and how it's always going to be, because that is how it has been always. It's just that it becomes a little more clearer in the 4D and upwards. What I'm saying is manifestations has always been instantaneous and immediate. Always. That is how this construct, this reality, this game works. How? How? It's because what I'm saying from the 4D, I'm saying it's an experience. I'm saying you are experiencing something. What you are experiencing, your imagination is your experience, your emotion is your experience, your body is an experience, right? The physical reality is an experience. It's all experience. It's all part of the screen, right? And every time you change your state of being, every time that experience gets a little more modified to the direction you want to go. That very moment you change your state of being, that very moment it the reflection changes. When you put a smile, the reflection changes immediately. To the extent you change your state of being, to the extent the reflection will change. So it's always immediate, always immediate. Now you might be thinking that if it is really that immediate, then all the things that I want, why they don't come to me immediately? It's because the things that we want requires a certain journey from one vibrational state of being to another vibrational state of being, and that journey takes a little bit of time. Not that it must, not that it must. We can quantum leap and do the whole thing, but the journey, the journey is interesting, right? You just don't want to land on top of Mount Everest, because then you would miss the fun. That is the part of the soul's evolution journey, right? And that is why we take that journey. Sometimes it's quicker, sometimes it's slower, sometimes it's super fast, but this vibrational journey is a state of being changes, and the experience modifies, and it starts showing you all the things that you are representative of. Does it connect? Right? So that is how it works. Law of attraction changes into law of reflection, which is equals to law of creation in the 4D. And that is how it works. And it's always immediate. So this is what I want you to know. That every time you choose to move to a higher vibrational state of being, every time you basically choose to move towards harmonious state of being, choose harmony over disharmony to anything that you are doing. If I have given you the lessons on, doing inner audits, paying attention to your inner state of being through the 4 indicators, right? You know how to do it. You know how to do it. If you are one of my students, you know how to do it. Keep doing that. You are going to keep changing your state of being. The more you keep changing your state of being, the reflection is going to change. It's bound to. It's law. It's bound to. Not that it will happen a second later when you change it. It happens immediately. How do you know it? How do you know it? How do you confirm? Right? Confirmation is immediate. The moment you make a slightest change in your state of being, maybe you are feeling a little bit, let's say, anxious just 5 minutes back, and you decided, like, you know what, I'm going to change the state of being. I'm feeling anxious. Anxiety is an experience, and I'm seeing the world through the colors of anxiety at the moment, and it does not feel good, does not feel harmonious. I'm going to try to move up my vibration. And you start doing the inner audit, you start relaxing, and you then start slowly moving towards, more harmonious thoughts, then more harmonious directions, and then slowly ease into higher vibrational state of being. The way you do it, the moment you do it, you start seeing that your state of being is relaxing. It's feeling better, it's feeling better, it's feeling better. And suddenly the anxiety is dissolving. And you're saying that, wow, 5 minutes back I was almost in the same room. I was having the same experiences. The same problems still exist, kind of, sort of. But I'm feeling better. The world looks different than how it was looking a little while before. And things just changed. What just happened? Now, you changed it. You changed the world. You changed the experience. You tuned into a different way of experiencing it. You might be thinking then, is that all it is? Just, this seems subtle. No, it's not subtle. It's as big as changing your entire world. If you keep doing it, keep doing the work that I've taught you, keep increasing your vibration, pay attention to your comfort level, move towards higher harmony, do what you enjoy, follow your bliss, follow your enjoyment, start following your desires, start visualizing all the good stuff and raise your vibration. Your reflection will tune to your state of being, and it'll change like a channel in a TV. It'll change, it'll transform. It'll be bloody amazing. You'll be using the law of creation in your life. And when you get immediate feedback, because the first feedback is of your emotion and your state of being, it'll show you. If you're doing something, it'll show you, like, yes, it feels good. If it feels good, then it's working, right? Keep doing more of it, and you will see your entire life changing right before your eyes. Crazy stuff will happen. Crazy stuff will happen. And yeah, this is what I wanted to share. So have fun with it. And if you want to work with me, I am a teacher of wizard consciousness at the moment. I have up-leveled. And if you want to know about wizard consciousness, if you want to live your life from this place of understanding of law of attraction, law of reflection, create your life deliberately by taking control of your state of being, live the magical life, which is right before your hands. You have access to it. If my message resonates with you, then there are high chances that you are going to receive what I teach with great clarity, and it will transform your life. So if you want to know about working with me, get in touch with me, send me a mail. My mail ID will be in the description of the video. If you're watching this on Facebook, then send me a comment or send me a direct message. I'll get in touch with you. And if I feel that you are in the right place at this time, then I can give you a session. Yeah, and we'll get in touch. So get in touch with me, and I'll talk to you again soon. Have fun. Bye-bye.